There we go. Late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily. 9 a.m. sometimes. It is Sunday today. It is very nice, and as you see, weekly close is gonna be legendary. As you see on the chart, it is a big Greek candle on the weekly chart, and we are looking to break above the moving averages. So everything is looking very nicely for a setup to pump outside of the channel. Now there is slight, what are you gonna say? There might be slight moves down that happen before the move towards upside. So I don't want you to get too worried about that. But it does look very nice. Mike Owen, how you doing, man? Yo, what's up? So let's see over here what's happening, because today is Sunday. We got a monthly close. We also got a moon on the chart, guys. We got a moon on the chart, as you see over here. We got a full moon right now, so everything is set up. Like, we are above the moving averages. We managed to have extreme fear. Germany sold all their Bitcoin. Like, what is there left? What is there left to do? And right now you got also the moon, and we should be pumping very soon. Now, as you've been seeing, altcoins are down like 60-70%. I've been saying this for a couple of last streams, even more than that. When stuff is down 60-70%, how much more can you get tracked just before the next move? You understand? We went up since October. So if you look at altcoins over here, and I'm always using Cardano chart because every altcoin looks like a Cardano chart. Down here, over here in October, September, most altcoins started rallying. There was a big, huge rally all the way up to March. So this lasted for, I think, 6 months, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6, 7 months, something like that, right? This rally lasted for 6 months, and then we had this big move down. And this big move down over here is pretty much done. The way I see it is pretty much done. Now, a lot of altcoins didn't break outside of these channels towards the downside over here, and they're getting ready. But these moves, these patterns over here on the bottom side do tell us that right now we are getting into that reversal move where we are just about to pump. So altcoins are down, 60-70% over here. Cardano is down 60% on the since March lows, and right now we are getting to these lows towards downside where we are looking for these big moves that are gonna happen again, guys. I mean, technically you can drop down another 60%, but it only happens in the bear markets. We are not in the bear market. We are looking good, and the only thing that's left right now is to pump, right? So Bitcoin is getting ready, because Bitcoin had down here, there was extreme fear, if you remember, over here on the chart. Where is it? Extreme fear. Right now we are at greed. We should be at a 74. I mean, things change really fast. Right now we are almost at extreme greed. Let's go a little bit down here. Let's see over here. Last 7 days, last 1 month. Fear greed was down here at 25. 1 month, 3 months. Where was it? 25. Is 25 extreme fear? I think extreme fear was down here, right? Yeah, over here. We see here we had like 25 levels at one point, and this extreme fear, right? And right now we are sitting at 74. I mean, this stuff changes so fast right now in these moves that we don't have time to be fearful, guys. We don't have time to be fearful. You'll see over here that these lows are very low levels, right? So we had extreme fear on the chart. We had 53k Bitcoin down here, and right now we are sitting at 67k. The only thing that's left is breaking the 72k level over here towards the upside. Now, how is that gonna happen? That's the big question. Now, the most beautiful thing that can happen today is closing above these two moving averages. So you see the white and red line, that's the 10 and 20 moving average on the weekly time frame. And right now we got to this weekly close that are looking to close above that. So unless we fall back below something like 64.5 in the next, I don't know how many, 13 hours, we are definitely closing above the 10 and 20 moving average. If you look at a CME chart, the gap that everybody was looking at, right? Because if you go to the daily time frame over here, there is a gap. That's the blue box. If you look at a gap over here, the gap never came, right? The gap never came. A lot of people got wrecked because they were like thinking, oh, it's gonna go down and I'm gonna buy the dip. There is no dips, guys. There are no dips. Not only that, the CME futures already closed above the 10-20 moving average over here, and right now looking to close even above the resistance level over here. What is it? Something like this up here. So this over here is trend line, because this trend line over here, this is creating this, you know, bullish channel that goes something like this over here. You can see up here, down here, it, you know, had a very nice support, bounced off that right now. It still needs a little bit more room to get out of the channel. We are not out of the channel yet, but the fact that we are closing back above the 10-20 moving average is very, very bullish, especially after being down here some kind of, you know, extreme fear levels. So for today, for this week, we got a full moon, and we also got a, you know, move above the 10-20 moving average. So we are waiting for this to close, which looks very nice. Another thing that's very nice is this on the, this not on the daily time frame over here. Daily time frame. Nah, where was I seeing that? The 3-day time frame up here looks like it's becoming broken. Monthly, nah. It was weekly, nah. The weekly isn't broken just yet. So we are, if you look at a weekly over here, weekly trend line during this consolidation pattern over here, it's not broken yet, but I think there is a very good chance to, you know, start breaking next week over here towards the upside. Once we start breaking the RSI levels on the towards the upside, that's going to be very bullish. But we already said that this consolidation is done, because during this consolidation the volume goes towards downside. But as soon as the volume starts increasing, and the volume already started increasing during this dump over here, even though it went towards downside first, as soon as the volume starts increasing and the trend is broken, this consolidation is right now done. The way I see the consolidation is right now done, this move over here will eventually break towards the upside up here, and the rally will continue go towards the upside. There is no doubt in my mind right now, and you know, you do your money, I'll do my money, but I'm very much bullish, guys. I'm very much bullish, and the only thing I'm waiting for is breaking this, you know, 71, 72k levels up here towards the upside and exploding. So it looks very nice. Unfortunately, the Bitcoin dominance doesn't look that nice. So we don't have any kind of what are you gonna say? We don't have any kind of altcoin season just yet. So if Bitcoin, you know, bounces out of the 72k levels to 80, 90k, there is a very good chance right now, because it is bouncing very nicely on the support level. There is a very good chance that it might even break the trend line over here towards upside, the resistance level, and even go even higher towards upside. So that means that, you know, the big altcoin season is not just around the corner just yet. So we might see again Bitcoin go first, you know, 70, 80k, whatever, right? Sorry, 80, 90k, 100k, whatever. And altcoin still lagging towards downside. We are still waiting to see some kind of breakdown. We still don't have breakdown, but the good news is that we are still inside a triangle over here, and we are still waiting for some kind of up or down move. We don't have that yet. But the fact that it is holding down here very strongly, and this weekly candle looks like it's gonna, you know, close like this over here. It is coming to this resistance level. It's kind of breaking a little bit up here towards upside. We are a little bit unsure about that, but regardless, we are just looking for this channel up here, because this chart is not actually that important. Ethereum Bitcoin is still failing to break towards upside over here. Let me just remove a couple of lines over here. Ethereum Bitcoin is still failing to break towards upside. We're still in this, I would say, bull flag. I'm still going with the bull flag over here towards upside up here, and I'm still waiting for the breakup. But the breakup is not coming just yet. The breakup is not coming just yet. Not only that, it looks like it's over here. It's failing right now, pushing down. Might have a little bit more move towards downside before it actually goes towards upside. So I think both Ethereum and altcoins are waiting for Bitcoin to do the, you know, the last move, and then for everything to pop towards upside. As you see over here, we are just kind of zigzagging up here at the resistance level, which is actually very nice. So we are looking for this move. Now this is a weekly time frame, so like we said also before, this can take time. I mean, it can take 2-3 weeks, however long it takes, and then it breaks towards upside, right? It can take a little while, maybe even a week, you know, spring down before it moves towards upside. It looks good though, and Ethereum also has this very nice move towards upside. Where's the 10-20 moving average? You can see over here that Ethereum is also getting above the 10 and 20 moving average, trying to close the weekly above that. So everything looks set up over here. The 2-week time frame, I haven't checked that, but it looks like it's getting back above the 10 moving average. Let's see Bitcoin up here again above the 10 moving average very nicely, and the monthly time frame bounced very nicely on the 10 moving average all the way down there. Let's see over here on the Ethereum as well did the same thing, bounced off of the 10 moving average, right now getting this, you know, whatever the kind of doji up here is getting a back above, whatever it's getting a back above. It looks bullish, it looks good. The best case scenario for us right now is closing these weekly candles closing these weekly candles above the 10-20 moving averages on the weekly time frame, and that's over here, right? So this is what we're looking for. This, quick and dirty update on what's happening, and this is the most important thing right now that we can actually have on the chart. How's everybody doing in chat? Phil Hassan, Daily Capital. There is one more thing before we start looking at the chat. Where is it over here? There is one more thing. There is one more thing. There's always one more thing, but there is one more thing. Somebody posted the chart over here yesterday on couldn't copy image. Can't paste image, is way too large. Okay, let me do it like this over here. Post it here. Then open it, copy it, and post over here. There we go. Somebody posted this image over here, some kind of Aurelion, I don't know who the guy is. Anyways, he looks like, 350k move towards upside, parabolic move towards upside. You can see up here how this is gonna break the, 72k levels and, just start, climbing towards upside. But this looks like he's turning, very nicely towards upside, 2025, 350k Bitcoin. Are we gonna have the 350k Bitcoin or not? I asked in the X. I don't believe that, guys. That said, if we do have 350k Bitcoin, I'm gonna be very happy chap. On the other hand, I think this move is not gonna go like, in parabolic move towards upside. I think it's gonna go more, fast towards upside up here to whatever level, and then it's gonna start zigzagging and fall down. So this parabolic move up here, for the next 6 months or something like that, maybe even more than that. Will that happen or not? Kind of depends, but I don't believe in 350k Bitcoin. What I want to say, it can happen. We can have 350k, 500k Bitcoin, whatever kind of level Bitcoin we can have. The only thing I'm saying, your target should be lower than everybody else's target. If you have a lowest target of everybody else and you are happy with that, you're gonna do fine. But that 350k target, when people start talking about 350k, 500k and stuff like that, that's for normies, that's for retail. The retail needs to buy the top, and when they start buying 150k Bitcoin, they need to believe that it's gonna go to 300k, $500,000 or whatnot, right? We have all the catalysts for a dump: Ethereum ETF, sell the event, Bitcoin conference, normal dumps, Nasdaq harsh rejection going on, issues cross traffic. See, this is the most, guys, this is the most bullish thing that we can have right now in the chat. This is Rotten Cheese just posted the most bullish sign that we are gonna pump really hard, because Rotten Cheese is looking at all of these, catalysts for a dump, this and that, and is, lining them up. And every single time, people start doing that, that means we're gonna pump, because they are in fear. They're still afraid, it's gonna happen, it's gonna go down, And I gotta tell you, when you have these catalysts for a dump, it doesn't happen. What you just wrote over there, that's how most people think. That's how most normies think. That's how most retail think. You have to stop thinking like that, man. You have to think, inversely from everybody else. Bitcoin dominance get to 58-60%. It could happen. Not saying Bitcoin dominance cannot get 50-60%. We got targets up here, right? My target is at 57-58. If it does pump that high, 60% is target dominance on Benjamin Cohen guy. He thinks it's gonna go 60% up, right? But I'm just saying that it doesn't matter, when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, how high it goes. What does matter? The only thing we want to look, the only reason we look at Bitcoin dominance is to figure out when are we gonna have altcoin season. I'm bull, bro. Long VLD coin 3 weeks ago. But you're posting these bearish things. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, guys, everything looks nice for the setup. Today is the last day of the weekend, and we are getting very close to that moment of pumpage. So retail is not here just yet, but it's getting ready, because retail is getting ready. And again, Ivan Tech said something very interesting a couple of days ago on his live stream. When Coinbase app, Coinbase app on Apple Store, when it comes to the #1 spot, it's pretty much over. And when Ivan Tech stops streaming, it's pretty much over. Anyways, guys, I can tell you right now, I don't think it's over just yet. We good. The big moves are coming. The retail is coming. The explosion is gonna be and we are gonna be happy chaps. All the blue balls are gonna be very happy chaps. That's it, guys. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you next week. And I'm thinking, this cannot go for, way too much. Now, there is one bearish scenario where this can, pull back down and do do the double bottom or something like that, and pull back a little bit up here and go up here. It doesn't matter. This move goes up, you know? I'll see you around, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Bye-bye.